Respect pours in for dad Carmelo over heartwarming Jordan gesture towards Kiyan Anthony. As Kiyan Anthony entered the NIL world, a deal with any other brand than Jordan seemed impossible. His father, Carmelo Anthony, was one of the brand's premier athletes and had 13 of his exclusive sneakers released. In addition, Anthony was gifted his first pair of Jordan sneakers by Michael Jordan himself. In their latest class of college basketball signees, the brand inducted him into their fold. To be part of the Jordan brand family, to me, means carrying on a legacy, Anthony said in a press release. I want my legacy to be more than just basketball. I want it to be on and off the court, giving back to the community, doing everything I can to uphold my last name and carry the torch. While Anthony was included in the announcement with the rest of the group, which includes Sarah Strong, Cameron Boozer, and his brother Caden, the brand has made a special announcement with his father welcoming the Syracuse star. The video starts with Carmelo Anthony sitting down and closing his eyes with a frame of his highlights. The 41-year-old was remembering what once was. Yo Kai, you've been watching the whole time, taking notes, he says. A very young Kiyan Anthony appears with Carmelo, teaching him some moves. It cuts to Carmelo's highlight clips from the 2000s from when he was balling at Kiyan's age. Then it cuts to Kiyan walking the same Syracuse walk that his father once walked. The banners hanging in the background show Carmelo Anthony's photos. Carmelo helped Syracuse to its first and only national championship so far in 2003. After a few highlights of Kiyan for his high school and Syracuse teams, he sits in a locker room with a white letter having a Jumpman seal. That's in your DNA. You don't inherit that spotlight. You claim it. My legacy is in you. Welcome to the family, Carmelo says in the background. That minute-long Jordan spot was more than a feel-good edit. It was a public nod that Kiyan is ready to carry the torch that Melo once lit in Syracuse orange. Fans applaud Kiyan and Carmelo Anthony after Jordan promo. Classic example of when a child embraces his roots instead of running from it. #salute, wrote a fan. Regardless of industry, nepotism is a common theme. When a child of a famous athlete arrives, there are a lot more eyes. People and the media are just waiting for a misstep to criticize the athlete. This can make some players avoid their parents' legacy, which sometimes magnifies that effect further. Kiyan, on the other hand, is embracing it with open arms while maintaining that he will leave his own imprint on the sport. In an era where every NBA son is accused of shortcuts, Kiyan's track record has become the cleanest rebuttal Melo could ask for. The difference is, Melo ain't just hand his son his blessings. He taught him to work for it and earn it, embrace it. 100 points it shows in the work. #legacy, #StayMelo, commented another fan. There is no denying that being Carmelo Anthony's son gives him different connections, resources, and genetics. However, his progress is largely attributed to his hard work and talent. For example, he was snubbed for the McDonald's All-American game in his home city. Anthony responded by winning the MVP after scoring 26 points and 5 rebounds at the Jordan Brand Classic. He followed that up with winning the People's Choice Award at the Allen Iverson Classic after a 25-point game. The power of a father in his kid's life is beyond amazing. Goosebumps, appreciated another fan. Kiyan has maintained that his father has played a central role in his basketball career and life in general. When he was asked about his plans for the NBA, Kiyan said, "I've trusted everything his father, told me up to this point." He is relying on Carmelo's opinion on his decision to be one and done or not. However, Kiyan has committed to going to the NBA by at least 2027. Love this so much. Melo was one of my favorite players, and I like what I've seen from Kiyan. Let's go get a ring, my boy. Smiling face with sunglasses, folded hands, medium dark skin tone, commented another fan. Carmelo Anthony finished with 28,289 points, 7,808 rebounds, and 1,731 made three-pointers with 10 All-Star appearances, 6-time All-NBA, and 1 scoring title. He just couldn't get a ring. Anthony is widely considered one of the best players without an NBA title. The fans hope his son will fulfill his father's and his fans' dream. I'm genuinely excited. Kiyan 100 points chart increasing, wrote another fan. Kiyan has impressively started his Syracuse career. He is currently averaging 11.9 points, 2.4 rebounds, and 1.4 assists in 24.9 minutes per game. As a freshman, he has started only 2 games out of the 7. The jump from high school to college has caught up with Kiyan Anthony. His form has dipped a little against ranked opponents like Houston, Kansas, preseason ranked, and Iowa State. The numbers are not superstar level yet, but they're the first proof that the respect pouring in for Melos.